What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more live Storybook Brawl, and we are almost mythic. I just had a small setback where I tried to play a game and was also exporting my Marvel Snap video at the same time, and then the game crashed, and I wound up getting like 7th place after missing the first few turns. So, not great, but we'll see if we can still climb. Still plenty of time left in the season. It is the 19th as I'm recording this, so I think we have some time yet to still hit Mythic for the month, and I think the mask is fun. So let's pick up the mask, see what we can do, go for a free roll, and then... interesting. We have a reasonable chance to roll the die onto a Polywoggle next turn, after cycling something else in the shop. Is that worth it? Probably not. I should probably look for an econ spell. I'm just going to pick up the blind mouse, and then next turn I'll roll or cast an econ spell like a shrink drink or a forbidden fruit, and we'll see if that can help us to find more mice. Now, one thing that I always do tend to do on Mask is just pretend I'm Wonder Waddle if there's no other Wonder Waddle in the lobby. So let's see if we can find some more animals to complement this Wonder Waddle, and we do not, but I'll just pick up a Sherwood Sure Shot to complement the mouse. So yeah, we are kind of rounding out this little month of doing all live commentary here as I am almost mythic, and then I don't know, I'll probably switch to not doing live commentary once I'm mythic, because I'll have just more flexibility to experiment and try to do some sillier things. Though I do generally still like to try to do silly things even on my way to mythic. This is just kind of a different experiment for slightly different play styles to explore those angles there. But yeah, I think that either, like, you just want to have fun. That's what I'm getting at here. We can sell off the chicken and buy the whole shop, right? Yeah, let's do that. Great. And I have to decide if I want the Polywoggle in the back to potentially slay. And while I will normally, on 2.2, frontline the Polywoggle in position 4, you guys have seen me do that a lot, I think that this is a position where you actually want to backline the Polywoggle, and the reason for that is, one, the mask isn't like an incredibly strong hero sometimes. You can falter, so I just want to take strength where I can get it. The other thing is I don't have any ways currently to pump up the Polywoggle, and I'm not sure if I'm going to want to invest into it further. So it might just be easiest to try to grab a slay with it right now by allowing some of my opponent's characters to survive here. And you can see there wasn't really a way that was going to slay, but for a while, like, this thing only had 1 health on it. So there were some possibilities there. Let's dream. Let's dream, see what we can get. We can go Phoenix Angel, or we can go Morgan, or we can go King Midas with the chance to dream again. Well, I'm just going to go Phoenix Angel. That gives me a donkey. That's great. And then I will probably just pick up Queen of Hearts and Princess White. No synergy with the Phoenix Angel. They're just the 2 best characters currently on the board. So I think I want to do that. Have to decide if I want to sell out Polywoggle or Bossy or Sherwood Sure Shot. And it's probably Polywoggle or Blind Mouse. All right, I'll get rid of the Blind Mouse. Thing is, I'm going to stay Phoenix Angel probably for a while because it gives you value on every level up. So there's no super high incentive to dream out of the Phoenix Angel with any particular haste. So because of that, I'm probably not going to make use of the Blind Mouse. Like, I'm not going to just try to become Wonder Waddle super soon. For some reason, the tracker is not displaying right now. So I don't know why that's happening, but I don't know how to make it happen. Could still just pick up a Polywoggle. Now we're Phoenix Angel, so now we're a lot more powerful, which does actually make me feel a little bit better about going for Polywoggle. Sure. Okay. And then XP from Wish Upon a Star, plus Bossy, plus some evil characters. Okay, well, I'm definitely locking here. What am I doing? I'm not sure. Okay, here's an idea. If we can slay with Polywoggle, that would really help my chances at winning a Wish Upon a Star. Wish Upon a Star is also really good next turn because I get the level 4 character from it, and then I could use that level 4 character. Okay, the tracker is crashing. I could use that level 4 character to win the combat and then get even more XP. So it's a really good combo on Phoenix Angel specifically. All right, tracker's bugging out, but I'm going to restart that and hopefully get back into that before the next one. Opponent with an upgraded Mad Mim. Kind of spooky, but we are going to walk away with a tie. So, reasonable. Let me see if I can get back into this. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. All right. Polywoggle didn't slay, though. That's a huge thing. Let's see what we get as our level 4 character. That's going to be Court Wizard. Okay. Well, this is a royal, and we can help it get attacked into by playing like this, and then we can pick up some Sleeping Princesses. We do like Shorewood Sure Shot, but I think what we do here is probably sell out of a Bossy. I could cycle a Bossy just to tick down on the Princess White, but I don't know how long that sticks around for anyways. And then I just play a Sleeping Princess, which is just a bonus attack. That's all that Sleeping Princess is here. And then Sure Shot has to get attacked into, and the Princess White is also really likely to get attacked into because I have to get in there with my cats first as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, that's a nice little synergy, and that could be enough to win a Wish Upon a Star. Let's see. Let's see. Let's cast that for fun. Once we hit, I mean, if we can get this bonus XP or not, either way. Okay, that Lucky's kind of weird, but I don't know if it's good. My opponent's board is good with double Sherwood Sure Shot. But it's also kind of weird. We're getting a bunch of bonus attacks here. Queen is going to trade into this. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, because we get to take that out with the Court Wizard. Nice. Okay, Queen trades with that. That's pretty good, but just not quite good enough. We put in a really, really good effort there, but ultimately just fell a little bit short. Tracker's bugging. Doesn't look like the tracker's going to help us out too much today, but oh well. I'm not going to mess out. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. I don't hate the Toil and Trouble with the double Lady of the Lake, but I think I can do better here yet. I do think that Nutcracker is probably pretty good, just because it is a royal and works with some of this other stuff that we got going on, and then we'll move out of this evil direction potentially. Now I have some incentive to go for the Lady of the Lakes, though I also might just like Good Witch here. Okay, we could try the same thing next turn. So we will. I like Medusa. I also don't hate playing the Queen. I'm going to put the Polywoggle back in and see if somehow Polywoggle can slay. That will give us another, we'll have 2 level 5 characters next turn. We're losing some health here. We're down to 25 towards the bottom of the lobby, though. The rest of this lobby looking kind of silly, to be totally honest. And I think we're doing okay here. We're seeing a bunch of upgraded Mad Mims, which is just funny. And hold on. Oh, not quite with the Polywoggle. That was really close for Polywoggle, though. All right. Let's pick up the bonus XP, see where we go from there. It gives me a Robin Hood. That is interesting. So now we're trying to slay with Polywoggle here. Yeah, I'm looking for Polywoggle to upgrade that. The thing is, I don't want to put the Robin Wood on the Sleeping Princess. Another Wish Upon a Star? I should just try to win this one, right? Well, I mean, I think I pick up the Southern Siren here regardless, don't I? Let's cut this, pick up Southern Siren. I could definitely lock onto this Wish Upon a Star. I think that that might just be okay. Could cut that. Play the Siren. I'm not sure if it's right to play the Polywoggle, but we're on 5.0, so it seems fine. And this Wish Upon a Star is just insurance. Still at 25 health, I think that that's pretty good. And it's funny to have cast 3 Wish Upon a Stars in a single game, even if none of them work out. Polywoggle's 50-50 to slay here. Misses the slay, unfortunate. Court Wizard, clean it up. Southern Siren, get me back in the game. Okay. I think that we're still in a fine spot here, though. We're not going to probably win this bonus Wish a Star. Oh, actually, wow, we do. We do. Wow. Okay, that's pretty crazy. It's still not terrible to just cast Wish Upon a Star because that just makes me level 6. And then I can clickbait it. 3 Wish Upon a Stars in one game. Sure. Go for the clickbait. Let's do it. Hercules, I'll play the Polywoggles if I can triple them. Not going to play them otherwise. Cupid's not bad, just for cheap, but we're level 6. So let's do something with the fact that we're level 6. Green Knight's pretty good. Alright, it's just going to be a roll down. That's fine. Still a really fantastic start to the game. It's funny to say start to the game as we're level 6, and then next turn we'll get to Dream, and we'll figure out where we go from there. We could dream onto the Fates, we could dream onto Goldilocks. Might still not be too late to dream into, like, Zippy the Zombie. It's too early to dream into Horde Dragon, and by that I mean this Horde Dragon is still alive, and we have no means to hit them for 15 damage. So, I don't know, maybe... Horde Dragon's definitely a good one, but I'm not going to wait until the Horde Dragon dies. We'll see how strong the Horde Dragon is here. They are 0 streaking, but they do have 3 treasures. And the treasures are a ball and a fork, though they are not high enough in level to have found an Aeon yet, which is absolutely hilarious. We have to battle through a pretty strong front line, but if we can manage to do so... Oh, and Medusa can help. Medusa can really help. Not the best attack for Medusa, but still pretty reasonable. This could go here. Okay, that's fine. This could go here. Still fine, I suppose. All right, so we take a little bit of damage here. Figured that might be the case, but is still totally acceptable. And now I could, like, put a Fiercify on Good Boy. That's got to be insane. Oh, the Fates is also still alive. I can't transform into the Fates either. I think this is a lot of information, but Fiercify on Good Boy is just a lot of stats. So maybe that's just better. I don't really need the Robin Wood. I think this is worth going for. It's a lot of stats. Oh, somehow the Hercules did not get any stats on that combat. It just immediately got attacked into. All right, let's roll one more time. Could throw in River Wish Mermaid, Baba Yaga. The Good Boy is big enough that Baba Yaga might be the play. Not Baba Yaga, River Wish Mermaid. All right, let's go for this. The main incentive to do this is 12 attack is pretty high. I can't remember which of my videos this month I already looked at this, but there were a few games where, like, the Good Boy was so close to slaying. You look at this, it's a 75%er. Oh no, it was 50-50. 50-50. Those are still really good odds, even if we miss, though. It is unfortunate that we do start off missing, because once you start missing, it's going to just be that much harder. But it's not that it was a bad play. It was just, you know, it didn't work out, but it got pretty dang close. So it looks like Hercules did work out here, though, so my first treasure of the game is intact, and that's going to be a Pandora's box, I think, over a singing sword. There's just so much that Pandora's box can do. Let's lucky coin and dream after that, and Mordred is interesting. Gives me the opportunity to play another character. Could move into trees depending on what Pandora's box gives. I don't think I'm going to go fully into trees, though I could see... Oh, that's right. We're Mordred. We can just play it all. Cool. And we find anything else? We did find the final Polywoggle eventually, but not going to wind up doing anything else on the board. I think that this is still strong enough. And then we'll have a huge amount of build potential with whatever the Pandora's box brings. The main things I'm not looking for would be... Probably shouldn't lead with this, but I think it's just Black Prism that I don't want. And then, of course, like, Fairy Queen's Wand. But other than that, there's a lot of good options. There's Holy Grail, Round Table, World Tree. Those are all fantastic. Mirror, Mirror. Okay, that's not fantastic. The Echo Wood is actually incredibly awkward there. And now we don't really have the stats on the Court Wizard, and we're not looking super gravy here. We are going to get a few more bonus attacks in with Court Wizard, but we're also going to take some damage this turn, which is unfortunate because I feel like we're strong, but Pandora's box, we're going to survive. That's all that really matters. Pandora's box gives me Excalibur. Okay. I can mess with Excalibur. Means that we're not really going to have more treasures this game, but an upgraded good boy, I think that sounds pretty sweet. So now I'm somewhat tempted to cut all of this. I guess there's no way to do that, huh? No, there isn't. All right. So we'll do this. There's Polywoggle, not really great here. All right, 2 lucky coins in a turn, not terrible. Excuse me. Might just play this over this. It's awkward, but the Robin Wood never gives the buff to the good boy, and this Nutcracker, I mean, maybe it could activate. Doesn't seem super likely. Okay, here we go, baby. This is it. This is it. This is the comp that I tried to play the other day. Described it as my favorite comp. And we just have to decide what's getting cut. It's this. I guess it's Nutcracker. I don't want to cut the... I didn't want to cut the Nutcracker, but I also didn't really want to cut the Court Wizard. Court Wizard's awkward here in the position that I'm playing it in, but what can you do? Now we get this good boy, which can slay, which is awesome, and then it summons this massive good boy, which is just clearly going to be able to slay, and now we are getting +1/+1 on our upgraded good boy, which actually turns into +3/+3. So these stats get bonkers super quickly, and I think this is going to be enough. The good boys also get +4/+4 just from the Bear Stain, so I'm definitely looking for more of this and more upgraded good boy. Not super, excuse me, interested in Baba Yaga, nor am I interested in spells. I'm just really interested in Bear Stains and good boys, and I'm pretty happy to pick up both of those. I think I cut Echo Wood. I could frontline Bear Stain. It's not crazy. +1/+1 on both good boys might be worth it, but I can maybe do better than that. Just gonna be a roll down. We could feed something to the Kraken. I'm really going to basically be treasureless by the end of this in a lobby of people that have 3 treasures. They have 3 treasures, but we get to play 8 characters. I'm just going to do a quick eye out for dragons. And I think I'd rather just my Echo would get scammed. I think that that's fine. Let's even just feed this to the Kraken. That's 3 more rolls for the turn. Or it's 2 more rolls. It's really only 1 more roll, I guess. Upgraded Court Wizard, not super exciting. And then I wasted one of those rolls anyways. So didn't really get to make use of the 1 more roll. But I think that this good boy is still going to be plenty big enough. Ooh, actually misses the 60%er to find the sleigh. But shouldn't really matter. I think we still have more than enough stats. Is it going to be a kill, though? Probably not. Yeah, probably not a kill. This is only 17. So we did bring him to 4. It got pretty dang close. It might have seemed crazy that I was even doing the math there, but it did get pretty dang close. We could pick up a Baba Yaga, or a Boomhilda, rather. Let's not pick up a Forbidden Fruit. Don't want to have a repeat of our video the other day. The Boomhilda benefit is it gives us something to Beauty's influence down the line, but just don't think that's the route we're going for. +4/+4 is cool, but I think it's just good boys and bear stains. What do you think? A ranged character, not bad, as we are slowly cutting into all of our ranged characters. We're not going for ranged characters. You know what we actually want? Is the... Well, okay. Yeah, I think it's what we want. Sultak Ancient. I think Sultak Ancient to protect our bear stains is pretty incredible. And then... So I would like a Sultak Ancient... 1 more Bear Stain or River or Good Boy, and then I'll start to backline the Echo Wood as well. At some point, I might want to split up these Bear Stains so that way they can't get attacked into by a Doom Breath. Doesn't really look like it's going to matter, but definitely something to consider going forward. Good Boy gets a Slay, and then is able to die just in time for my other upgraded Good Boy to get the Slay. So this is fantastic. This is a kill and puts us into probably the top 3, as I imagine Zelly dies this turn to the Horde Dragon. And the Fates played up against the Ghost? No. The Horde Dragon played up against the Ghost, and Zelhua beat the Fates. Fair enough. Robin Wood is actually not terrible, as it's able to pump this Good Boy, but I think I can still do better. Beauty's influence, but nothing alongside it. I'd like to pick up, like, if I see 2 things next to each other in the same shop, maybe I'd go for them, but not going to stress out about it. Could use Shard of the Ice Queen on Hercules, but we are good. And by that I mean, like, we are playing good characters. Stone Skin on Good Boy is a lot of stats, but it might be too many stats. If the Good Boy starts to survive, then that gets a little bit awkward. Let's roll here. I'll cast a Drink Me potion. What could that give me? Not going to care about any of this or any of this. And I'll just finish off with the Magic Research. Not a super exciting turn, but just using all of my cash to roll for more Good Boys and Bear Stains I think is totally acceptable. Also haven't found an Evil Twin yet. The big thing that Evil Twin does is allows me to... We do get a Slay here with upgraded Good Boy again, which is awesome. Evil Twin allows me to make another Hercules. That's a kill onto the lobby leader. They were Hatball, Fork, and 6 streaking, or 5 streaking, yeah. I don't think we're going to have time to do that now. It's the finals, so definitely not going to worry about that. But, like, the only way that we could possibly find more treasures is through Hercules. Again, I brought this up in the other video the other day as well. Using the Croc on the Good Boy means that the other Good Boys don't affect it. So I'm just rolling for another Good Boy, another Bear Stain. I think Wizard's Test is a lot of stats and could just be good enough here, but this is like the final turn. So I'm just going to roll down. Knighthood doesn't do anything for me. So we could sell off these two things to buy something. Though at that point, we don't actually have the space to add anything else to the board. So yeah, I could sell two things, but at that point, that only makes sense if I find a level 5 character, which I don't even think I can really do that much better than Court Wizard. So I'm going to end this turn with a Stone Skin on my upgraded Good Boy, a roll, and another roll. Green Knight's cute, but don't need it. I think that we've got more than enough. Don't have to play the River Wish Mermaid on the final turn. It is a royal. Could be good with the Court Wizard. We could backline the Court Wizard. I think the Echo Wood is just going to be more consistent here. We do see a Lightning Dragon. That was a little bit about what I was afraid of, but hopefully these good boys can... Okay, well, I'm done with the Bear Stains, I suppose. Anyways, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Again, Good Boy. This is like the 4th time where... And props to my opponent for finding it, for sure, right? But this is like the 4th time in a week where a Lightning Dragon has made me spawn a Good Boy in the back line while playing. I guess it hasn't always been the spawn there, but it's just been Lightning Dragons disrupting my Good Boys comp. So props to my opponents for finding the line. I did say I wanted Soul Tack. Let me know in the comments where I last rolled past a Soul Tack, which was potentially a throw there. I did also on that final turn say, oh, we could roll and buy something that costs 4 or 5, but I don't think there's anything good enough. Forgot about Soul Tack. So that part is a little bit unfortunate to not get a win with such a sweet comp, but I think that we still did some really fun stuff there. It looks like, well, you can't actually use the tracker for Mordred. I didn't bring this up in my last video, but Mordred just doesn't know that I have an upgraded 15 Good Boy in my hand, and doesn't the tracker just doesn't calculate that. So tracker will say 0% win chance a lot with Mordred and totally underestimate whatever else you got cooking if you got a super sweet comp like this. But for today, that's going to be it. We are almost at Mythic. 3963. That's a weird number. They're all divisible by 3 there, so that threw me off. But 3963. We are very, very close to hitting Mythic, and it will be soon. I had a small setback today, like I said at the beginning of this video, because I was exporting while I was trying to record this. But for today, that's going to be it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.